Welcome to your comprehensive interactive study breakdown on crime and punishment for Edexcel GCSE Religious Studies. Today we will explore the complex ethical and theological perspectives on crime, justice, and punishment. We'll distinguish key concepts like retribution and revenge, examine the aims of punishment, and evaluate the contentious issue of capital punishment. By the end, you'll be equipped with precise knowledge and analytical skills to secure top marks. Let's map out the core concepts. First, understand the difference between crime and sin. A crime breaks state law, while a sin breaks God's law. Many acts like murder are both, but some are only one. Next, the four aims of punishment. Retribution seeks proportionate payback. Deterrence discourages future crime. Reformation aims to rehabilitate, and protection removes offenders from society. Crucially, examiners want you to distinguish retribution from revenge. Retribution is a formal legal principle, not personal vengeance. Turning to our core study notes, key biblical sources are essential for top marks. Lex talionis from Exodus is the law of retaliation, an eye for an eye, which supports the aim of retribution. Using this Latin term shows precise knowledge. Imago Dei, meaning in the image of God, underpins the sanctity of life and human dignity, leading many Christians to oppose capital punishment. The parable of the prodigal son demonstrates Christian forgiveness, which often requires repentance from the offender. Now let's process the arguments on capital punishment. Supporters cite lex talionis as biblical justification for proportionate punishment and argue it protects society and deters crime. Opponents invoke the sanctity of life and imago Dei, believing all life is sacred and that reformation is always possible. Remember, Christianity is not monolithic. The Catholic Church strongly opposes the death penalty, while some evangelical Christians may support it in extreme cases. Showing this diversity demonstrates sophisticated understanding. Let's work through a 12-mark exam question. To secure full marks, start by defining capital punishment and sanctity of life. Then present both sides. 4. Using lex talionis and protection. Against, using imago Dei and the possibility of reformation. Finally, conclude by weighing the arguments, noting that Christian views are diverse. For example, the Catholic Church teaches it is inadmissible, while some Protestants may allow it in extreme cases. A balanced conclusion shows evaluation. Watch out for common pitfalls. First, don't confuse retribution with revenge. Retribution is a formal, proportionate legal principle. Second, always cite specific biblical references like Exodus 21:24 or Genesis 1:27. Examiners reward precise knowledge. Third, avoid presenting Christianity as having one view. Show awareness of different denominations and interpretations. For example, the Catholic Church opposes capital punishment, while some evangelical Christians may support it. This nuance will boost your marks. To wrap up, remember the distinction between crime and sin. Know the four aims of punishment and use the correct terminology. Memorize key sources of wisdom. Lex talionis for retribution, imago Dei for sanctity of life, and the prodigal son for forgiveness. For capital punishment, present both sides and show that Christian views are diverse. With these tools, you can construct well-reasoned arguments and achieve top marks in your exam.